Hey, it's the footy coach here. Let's talk about the big game this weekend, Carabao Cup Final, in which Liverpool overcame Chelsea in extra time to lift the trophy. We'll take a look at some great player performances, Pochettino's bottle job, not the players as Neville said, and the absolute horror show of refereeing, which was lambasted by other referees straight after the game, which we'll get to in a moment. Despite it being goalless, it was a great game. That goalless part was down to a couple of players, which included the two goalkeepers. Kelleher made a number of incredible saves, notably big one-on-ones with Palmer in the first half and Gallagher in the last 10 minutes. Did an incredible Alisson impression, and I'm believing Klopp when he says he's the best number 2 in the world. That save from Palmer was just fantastic, but that one-on-one with Gallagher was exactly what Alisson has done numerous times. In the other goal, Petrovic also made some great saves. That one in extra time from Harvey Elliott was millimeters from being a goal. Great save, and in a game with 42 shots, these two really played their part. Great goalkeeping by both, which was the main reason for it only ending 1-0. Chelsea's best player was probably Cole Palmer. Sometimes I don't see it with him, but in this game he was the one creating all of the best plays that they made, setting up numerous attacks and counters for Chelsea, which, unluckily for him, his teammates failed to be clinical. On Liverpool's side, the two centre-backs were great, but for me, Diaz and McAllister were absolutely outstanding. Malo Gusto has been having a great season and looked impressive over the past few weeks. Diaz was running riot and was such a great outlet for Liverpool, constantly running at the Chelsea defence, elite ball carrying. He's been the main attacking man for Liverpool with all their injuries and showed it. McAllister is just essential for Liverpool. He's a complete midfielder. I'm gonna say for the £35 million that they paid, he's a signing of the season. He does everything. The amount of duels he's involved in, he helps them beat the press, he gets forward and creates dangerous situations. What a player. Now Chelsea looked the likelier team in the last 10 minutes of normal time, and with Klopp throwing on young lads with minimal games under their belt, you felt a Chelsea winner was incoming, but extra time was incredible. Those young lads dominated and pushed Chelsea back. Watching the game, I thought, wow, Connell and Bobby Clark are dominating this £300 million Chelsea midfield. What's going on? Well, it seems Poch had told his players to play for penalties. Here's his quote. Players started to lose their energy. Chile felt really tired. Gallagher, after 5 minutes, we need to change. The team felt maybe penalties would be good for us. The effort was massive. This is spineless. And it's the same thing I felt when they played Man City last week. They were winning 1-0 in that game, looking dangerous on the counter-attack. Then they decided to sit deep, bring on an extra defender. City inevitably got them stuck in their own half, and lo and behold, they scored and looked likelier to get a winner. When you play City and Liverpool, you have to get at them to beat them. Sitting back just lets them compress their game into your half. Neville called the Chelsea players bottle jobs. I think Pochettino was a bottle job here. This young Liverpool side should have been put to the sword in extra time by that Chelsea team. The manager was really weak in this situation. Not sure what Chelsea fans think, but what a farce. On the other side, Jurgen Klopp did the opposite. He put his faith into his kids, most of whom had never started a game before, pushed his team forward, and they got the deserved win due to their domination in extra time. That's exactly what a manager should do. Now, onto the officiating. God, it's getting tiring now. Let's talk about Caicedo somehow avoiding a yellow card throughout this game. Counted 5 fouls he did in the first half. 2 of them weren't even given, including this on Gravenberch. Like, this is a red card. VAR say he slipped. It's just absolute crap. He didn't slip. He's left one on the player here. We've had Billy Gilmore be sent off this weekend for similar. 2 Liverpool players have been sent off this season for similar challenges, notably Curtis Jones, who didn't win that on appeal and who did actually slip. It's really getting into the realm of corruption, because here's Keith Hackett, the former head of the PGMO, on that challenge. His quotes say it all, really. So Liverpool have had now 3 serious injuries to players which have not even been called as fouls by referees in the past 2 weeks. Onto the disallowed goal. So it's because Endo is standing in an offside position and apparently interfering with Colwill. When you watch it back, Colwill holds Endo. Endo doesn't have to move. He doesn't move. He has a right to be there. Once again, Hackett says it all with these quotes. This is something that happens every week. Notably, Arsenal getting a goal against Liverpool at Anfield with Kanate being held by an offside player. This again is absolute tosh. Chris Kavanagh bought a few meters away from main road, giving decisions against Liverpool once again. I'll repeat something I said last time. Premier League admitted 20% of incorrect refereeing decisions have been against Liverpool. These referees, are they corrupt? They enjoy these well-paid jaunts off to the UAE mid-season. One thing we do know is they're absolute idiots, that's for certain. I could bring in the yellow card Bradley got for doing nothing, and now somehow Caicedo went the entire game without booking. Kavanagh not just missing the Gravenberch foul, but the one on Gakpo literally 1 second later. The decision making by these fools is getting to another level now, and the game we love is being disintegrated. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Please do like and subscribe, and check out my previous video and investigation into new owners at Everton. And as always, thank you for watching.
Hey there, buddy, come on. wait